What's going on, everybody? My name is Paul, and I'm from Closure Mouth Media, here to deliver another episode review on season 25 of The Bachelor with Matt James, episode 6. I think this video that I'm gonna give to you guys is probably gonna be relatively short because I have a pounding headache, so I'm not gonna be sitting here talking your ears off. So hopefully you guys you guys don't mind. But yeah, just getting right into the beginning of the episode, we have Jacinia and MJ kind of closing out their disagreements with each other, and Matt James left with making a decision on whether or not he is going to keep MJ, send MJ home, or send Jacinia home, or keep her. But honestly, thinking back from the previous episodes, he seems like he knows what he's doing, and he's making the right choices and decisions. So I kind of already knew he was going to send MJ home. So the only the decision that I think he kind of failed with was like the very first one. But I think they did that so because you remember when Victoria kind of like told on, I forgot the other girl's name, and got her sent home. So I think they kind of just did that. But at the same time, it just feels like whoever gets to Matt James first, like he's siding with them. It's always been like that, it seems like. But anyways, what was I gonna say? So after that, he sends MJ home. You know, they're both crying, they're both upset. You know, one being that, like, you know, she could have ended up going home herself, Jacinia. And, you know, it was a very sad ending for MJ, but it is what it is, you know. If you let me know if what you guys think. Do you guys think that MJ should have went home? Do you guys think she should have stayed? Do you think that, like, you know, Matt James' decision and this one was wrong? Like, let me know. Going to like the next scene, we have the women sitting down in the lounge figuring out if they're gonna have like the cocktail party, if they're gonna go straight to the rose ceremony. And Chris Harrison comes in, and you know, he delivers the bad news, and he says there's not going to be any cocktail party. They're going straight to the rose ceremony. He doesn't want to do any of that interaction. Like, he knows what he wants to do. So, you know, we see Serena C getting upset, and she kind of looks at Katie, and she was like, yo, like, she was like, I hate to say this, but for some reason you're involved in like every situation in this house somehow that doesn't involve you, and then it results to a bigger thing like this, and it affects everyone, because then no one gets their time with Matt. And she's right, and it's sad because I was really digging Katie. Katie was definitely in my favorites, but she did start rubbing me the wrong way when she started placing her business in other people's business. I didn't like that at all. I was getting turned off by that. I was like, all right, like, I was happy when she did it, I think in the last episode, because she was able to get Victoria sent home. So, or if I remember that correctly, but I don't know. I remember her putting her 2 cents in, and I was like pretty happy about that. So I was like, all right, cool. But so after that, later on, Serena kind of goes to Katie's room to address her appropriately, I guess this time, and not in front of everyone else, which I feel like she probably should have did the first time. But she was pretty upset, so, you know, what can you do? Some people can't control their emotions. But so she sits her down, and she's like, yo, I just want to address things to you in a different light, because maybe you didn't understand me, but I just wanted to let you know that, like, I feel like a lot of things started becoming weird in the house and stuff. And well, she didn't say it like that, but she was just like, you have to understand, like, your place is not needed in certain situations, you know. And then Katie blows up, starts cutting her off, yelling, and it's just a major back and forth. And I'm like, damn, like, Katie looks like she's about to throw hands right now. Like, I'm so scared for Serena. And then that drags on for like a good 10 minutes, because they had their own like little 5-minute, like 6-minute, like screaming sesh. But it wasn't really a screaming sesh because Katie was like the only one yelling. And then it took place downstairs with the rest of the girls that were trying to, well, they weren't sleeping, but they were kind of just relaxing. Also, what else happened? And then after that, I remember, oh yes, so the one-on-one date that Matt James had with Katie. Jesus. So everything went great. The whole date went great. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like I said before, I haven't watched The Bachelor since 2017. And I don't really remember if any of the bachelors or bachelorettes have done this before, but everything was going great on the episode. I mean, and on the date between them two, between Katie and Matt James, and at the end of it, he was just like, "Yo, like," he was like, "I have feelings for you, but my feelings for the other women in the house are much stronger." And I was like, "Oh man!" And he sent her home, and I was like, "Dang, it's kind of bittersweet." Like, I was like, I'm happy about it, but I'm not happy about it, you know. But I felt bad. Like, Katie was a good girl. I would date her. She's cute. She's a good woman. She has a good heart. You could see it though. You really can. So he got her up out of there, and I was just like, damn, like, it is what it is. I know Serena was very happy about that, because she kind of predicted it. She was just like, she like said it. She was like, I hope you get this one-on-one date so he can realize that the connection between you guys are just it's not there. And that's what happened. Well, it's not that he didn't have a connection for it. It just wasn't as strong as, you know, what he has for like the other women. So it is what it is. And then we get to the last part of the episode where, you know, wherever they finally get their cocktail party, because they didn't have it like the last two episodes. They finally get their cocktail party back so they can interact with Matt, get to know him again and everything. And then this girl named Heather from a different season comes in, and I'm like, why are they allowing this stuff to happen? Like I feel for the girls. They're angry. They're upset, you know? Like, it's just like how you just randomly, we're in the middle of, like, we're at the peak, I guess you could say, or like the middle, you know, of the season, and it's like you're bringing in some random girl that was on a season like from a while ago. Like, what? Like, how does that work? Like, that would piss me off, you know. Like, he was very nice about it. Like, he was, you know, cool and chill, but I would have spoke to Chris Harrison, and I would have been like, bro, like, why is she here? Like, send her home. Like, I kind of know who, like, what I want. Like, my wife is someone in this room. Like, I don't, you know, like, what is this? So I don't know. I think he's gonna keep her, bro. Like, I'm getting tired of this season, to be honest with you. I can't even lie to you. It's just, I don't remember it being this like extra and annoying. Like, I love drama. Like, I love, you know, this type of drama. But I'm more excited to see who he's gonna pick, and when they have to kind of interact with like the families. Like, I'm ready to see that. Or in the suite, what is it called, the when they spend the night with each other in the what's it called, the fantasy suite or something like that. I don't know, but I'm like looking forward to those three things. Also, I want to leave you guys with a question. Let me know who you guys think might be the Bachelorette for next season. Because I think they grabbed the women from this season, and they pick one of them to be the Bachelor for the next season, I believe. So let me know who you think they might pick. One of my friends said that they feel like it might be Katie, but I don't think it will be Katie. I feel like, if anything, it might be either Rachel or Brie. I don't know why. I feel like he's going to pick one of those two, but I feel like one of those two is going to be the Bachelorette for next season. But let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking out this video. Hopefully you guys liked. Please subscribe. Drop a comment down below so I can interact with you guys. Yeah, peace, love, take care of yourself, and yeah.